the peaceful morning sky above Earth suddenly turns dark. A shadow stretches across the planet as massive alien ships appear, blotting out the sun. These ships are unlike anything humanity has ever seen. Their sleek, metallic designs glisten as they hover ominously in the atmosphere. As the ships move into place, Earth's cities begin to flicker, losing power one by one. Sirens wail across the globe, signaling the arrival of a threat so powerful that it could end human civilization. People look up in terror as they realize, this is the moment humanity has feared for centuries. With superior technology far beyond anything humans could have imagined, the aliens begin their attack. Their weapons tear through the sky with laser beams and explosions. The human defense systems, though strong, are no match for the precision and power of the alien weaponry. Missiles launched from Earth's military bases fall short, their targets evading with ease. Human fighter jets are scattered like toys in the wind, unable to match the speed and power of their enemies. The once bustling cities are now ghost towns, their towering buildings reduced to rubble. In mere minutes, the alien forces overpower Earth's military, rendering it useless. Panic spreads like wildfire, and the world seems to fall apart in chaos. As the invasion intensifies, Dr. Lena Carter, a brilliant and determined scientist, is at a research facility deep underground, watching the devastation unfold on her screens. Lena had been working on a top-secret project for years, an advanced space defense system known as the Orbital Ring. It was meant to protect Earth from a threat like this, but it was still incomplete. She receives a desperate message from General Hardwick of the military. The message is clear: the orbital ring can still be activated, but only under one condition. It must be triggered before the alien ships enter Earth's orbit, or it will be useless. Lena feels a rush of both hope and fear. The orbital ring, if activated in time, could turn the tide of the war. But there's one major problem: the system is still in its final stages and cannot be fully operational yet. They need to hold on long enough for the system to come online. The military has given Lena the most difficult task of all: buy time until the orbital ring can be activated. In the midst of the global panic, Lena's thoughts turn to her brother, Ethan. He's stationed in one of the most dangerous areas, fighting the alien invaders on the front lines. She knows he's risking his life every minute, and the tension between them grows. Can she trust that Earth can hold out long enough to save him, or is the battle already lost? Back on the ground, the human military is desperate. Soldiers are scattered across cities, trying to fight back with everything they have. Jet fighters zip through the sky, launching missiles at the alien ships, but the enemy has an answer for everything. The aliens' cloaking devices make their ships nearly invisible to radar, while their AI-controlled drones swoop in with perfect coordination, tearing through human defenses. Every attempt at resistance is met with failure. Ethan's squadron is one of the last standing forces, stationed in the heart of the battle zone. The streets are filled with smoke and debris as human soldiers fight for their lives against a never-ending stream of alien forces. They fight bravely with advanced weapons, but the aliens seem to know their every move before they make it. With no hope of reinforcements, Ethan and his team are outnumbered, struggling to keep the aliens at bay. The sound of explosions echoes in every direction as human forces fight to survive. Lena watches from her underground command center, hoping her brother is safe. Every second that passes feels like a lifetime. The orbital ring is the only hope left, but can it be activated in time to turn the tide of battle? The battle between humanity and the alien invaders intensifies. As alien ships continue to rain destruction upon Earth, the orbital ring, a secret military project built in orbit, begins to activate. The system was humanity's last line of defense, but it wasn't ready to go online until now. Dr. Lena Carter, who had been working tirelessly on its final stages, now finds herself thrust into the role of ensuring the system is fully activated. The countdown is on, but Lena faces many obstacles. The activation codes are heavily protected by military protocols. These codes are locked behind layers of security, and the only person who can break them is Lena, thanks to her unparalleled knowledge of the orbital ring's inner workings. She quickly realizes that her skills are the last thing standing between Earth and complete destruction. Lena is forced to work with a team of military personnel, many of whom she's never met before. Tensions run high as they struggle to trust her, especially when time is running out. However, Lena's quick thinking and intelligence soon win them over. She proves that she's not only capable but essential to the survival of humanity. Meanwhile, her brother, Ethan, is fighting on the front lines in one of Earth's last standing cities. The alien assault grows fiercer, and Ethan's squad is cut off from reinforcements. The alien forces have breached their defenses, leaving them in a desperate situation. Ethan is determined to hold the line, but it's clear that they're outmatched. Lena, knowing her brother's life is on the line, struggles with the impossible choice: prioritize activating the orbital ring to save humanity or risk everything to save her brother. The emotional weight of this decision makes the stakes feel even higher. The alien forces soon discover the existence of the orbital ring and its activation. Realizing that the ring poses the greatest threat to their plans, they decide to destroy it before it can be fully operational. The aliens send their most powerful warships to intercept Lena's team and stop the activation process. As Lena's team moves toward the control center of the orbital ring, they are attacked by waves of alien drones. In the midst of the attack, Lena's team is cut off from communication, leaving them isolated and vulnerable. Time is running out, and every moment that passes brings Earth closer to total destruction. With the aliens closing in, Lena and her team fight through a relentless onslaught of alien war machines and drones. These advanced drones are equipped with cloaking technology and powerful weapons, making them nearly impossible to track or defeat. Lena, with the help of an AI assistant, races to break through the final layers of security and activate the orbital ring. In the midst of the chaos, the alien ships begin launching orbital bombardments from high above, tearing apart Earth's surface. Explosions light up the sky as entire cities are obliterated, and the shockwaves rattle everything on the ground. Lena's team pushes forward, knowing that the survival of humanity depends on what happens next. Meanwhile, Ethan and his fellow soldiers are caught in a brutal ground battle. They use futuristic tech and robotic drones to try to hold back the alien forces, but it's clear that they are fighting a losing battle. Despite this, Ethan and his team are determined to buy as much time as possible for the orbital ring to come online. They fight with everything they have, each moment a desperate struggle for survival. High-tech drones swarm the control center, their glowing red eyes and sleek metallic bodies making them a terrifying sight. They shoot lasers and missiles, trying to stop Lena's team from reaching the central console. The orbital ring control center is a massive, futuristic structure, with holographic screens and walls of machinery flashing with data. Lena works furiously to override the final security protocols, sweat dripping down her face as the tension mounts. On the ground, human soldiers engage in intense close-quarter combat. They use high-tech energy rifles and robotic exoskeletons to fight back against the alien invaders. Explosions send shockwaves through the streets, and the sky is filled with the glow of orbital bombardments. A moment of suspense hits when Lena's team encounters a final security block, and the AI assistant warns her that they only have minutes left to override the system. Every second feels like an eternity. In a desperate moment of battle, just as humanity seems on the brink of defeat, the orbital ring finally powers up. The massive network of space-based weapons activates with a loud hum, and the sky trembles as energy pulses are released. These pulses, meant to target and destroy alien ships, have an unexpected effect: they disrupt all electronic systems on Earth. While this gives humanity the advantage by weakening the aliens' technology, it also causes massive communication failures. Lena and her team can no longer communicate with Earth's military forces, leaving them isolated and vulnerable. Lena realizes they now have only a limited amount of time to keep the orbital ring operational before the alien forces regroup and launch another devastating attack. The ticking clock adds urgency to every decision and action, increasing the tension as the fate of Earth hangs by a thread. Meanwhile, on the ground, Ethan's situation worsens. During a brutal assault, his team is caught in a massive explosion that nearly wipes them out. Ethan is severely injured in the blast, and Lena watches in horror as her brother's status updates go offline. The emotional pain cuts deep as she fears the worst, that her brother may be lost forever. She has always known the dangers of war, but now, with everything on the line, she must push forward without the person she cares about most. This is the moment Lena has been dreading, the moment when she could lose her brother and the weight of the world rests on her shoulders. Can she finish what she started and save humanity without him by her side? The emotional turmoil makes the stakes feel personal, adding a layer of intensity to the already high-pressure situation. Realizing that the orbital ring poses a significant threat to their plans, the alien forces make their move. They send their elite forces, powerful warships equipped with advanced technology, to destroy the ring. These alien ships are far stronger and faster than anything humanity has encountered, and they are determined to stop the ring at all costs. Lena and her team must now fight to keep the ring operational, knowing that if they fail, humanity's last hope for survival will be gone. The race against time intensifies as Lena pushes herself and her team to their limits. With Earth's future in jeopardy, they know that their next move could decide everything. The situation grows dire as Lena's team is heavily outnumbered and under constant attack. They fight to protect the orbital ring's core control center, but the alien forces are relentless. Drones, cloaked ships, and elite alien soldiers flood the area, determined to breach the ring's defenses. Despite the odds, Lena refuses to give up. In the midst of the battle, Ethan, barely conscious and badly injured, struggles to stay alive. But his resolve is unbreakable. In a final effort to help his sister and save humanity, Ethan attempts to reach the orbital ring's control console. With his last bit of strength, he manages to provide crucial assistance, helping Lena reactivate the ring's weapons systems. The orbital ring's cannons suddenly spring to life, and powerful beams of energy begin targeting the alien ships in the sky. Explosions rock the atmosphere as the alien ships are hit, their sleek hulls exploding into fiery debris. The alien forces, caught off guard by the sudden onslaught, struggle to maintain control, but Lena and her team hold the line. On the ground, the futuristic combat intensifies. Lena's team, armed with advanced weapons and supported by robotic drones, engage in close-quarters combat with alien soldiers in the heart of the orbital ring's facility. The chaos is overwhelming, but Lena's team refuses to back down. Every action, every shot, and every decision is a desperate attempt to keep the ring operational and secure humanity's future. The battle has reached its peak. The orbital ring's weapons, now fully activated, send powerful pulses of energy at the retreating alien fleet, decimating their ships one by one. With each blast, the alien forces are pushed back, their once imposing invasion force retreating into the depths of space. The alien ships fall in flames as the orbital ring continues its relentless assault. However, despite the victory, the cost is staggering. Both sides have suffered heavy casualties, and Earth lies in ruins. The cities that once thrived are now nothing but smoldering ruins, the remnants of humanity's civilization scattered across the globe. The survivors, human soldiers, scientists, and civilians alike, stand in stunned silence, gazing up at the sky. The alien ships, once so menacing, are now retreating, their silhouettes fading into the distance. Earth's immediate survival is assured, but the damage is undeniable. In the midst of the destruction, Lena and Ethan share a quiet, emotional moment. Ethan, who was severely injured during the battle, has barely survived, his body battered and bruised. Lena stands by his side, watching the retreating alien ships in the sky. Her heart is heavy, knowing that they have won, but at an unimaginable cost. So many lives have been lost, friends, soldiers, and innocent people. The Earth they fought to protect is now forever changed. Despite the loss, there is a sense of relief and hope. Earth has been saved, and humanity's will to survive has proven stronger than the alien invaders. Ethan's survival is a bittersweet victory. Though gravely wounded, he is alive, and that is enough for Lena. The sacrifice made by those who fought and died has not been in vain. They won, but the scars of the war will remain forever in their memories. Just as Earth begins to regain a sense of peace, the alien commander, one of the last ships to retreat, sends a chilling message to the planet. The voice is cold and threatening, a reminder that the battle is far from over. The alien forces may have been pushed back, but this war is not finished. You may have won today, humans, the voice echoes through Earth's communications network, but we are not the only ones. There are others, far worse than us, who will come. Your victory is only a brief respite. Prepare yourselves. This warning hangs heavily in the air. The alien commander's words send a shockwave of fear through the survivors. Though they have won this battle, they now know that Earth is far from safe. New threats are coming, and humanity must brace itself for whatever comes next. The battle for survival is far from over. Even as the alien fleet retreats, Earth's orbital ring continues its assault. The weaponry, now fully operational, targets the alien ships in their flight path. Blasts of energy pierce through the sky, tearing apart the ships that try to escape. One by one, the alien ships explode in bright flashes of light, their burning remains scattering through the stars. The retreating alien force is broken and scattered, their momentum crushed. On the ground, survivors look up at the sky, their faces a mix of exhaustion and relief. The battle is over, but the cost is high. Human soldiers, bruised and weary, stand together, watching as the last of the alien ships disappear. They've fought hard, and they've won, but they know that their victory is only the beginning. The war may be over for now, but Earth must prepare for what's to come. The alien retreat marks the end of one battle, but the war is far from over. Humanity has survived, and for now, the Earth is safe. The orbital ring, once a top-secret defense system, is now Earth's last line of defense, continuously orbiting the planet and ready to strike should the aliens, or any other threats, return. Its advanced weaponry gives Earth a fighting chance, but there's still much work to do. The devastation caused by the invasion is evident everywhere. Cities lay in ruins, and countless lives have been lost. Yet, there is hope amidst the destruction. Humanity's survival has proven its strength, but the victory is bittersweet. The war has changed Earth forever, and it is clear that this is only the beginning of a new era, one where space warfare will be at the forefront of Earth's defense. The military leaders of Earth have recognized that the stakes have changed. The survival of the planet now depends not only on advanced technology but also on cooperation and preparation for what lies ahead. Earth has entered a new age, where the battle for its future will continue, and the universe will be watching closely. In the aftermath of the invasion, Lena and Ethan find themselves standing together, looking at the sky. Their faces are tired, and their bodies are battered, but they share a quiet moment of peace. Ethan's injuries are severe, but he's alive, and that's all that matters to Lena. The bond between them is stronger than ever. Their relationship, once tested by the chaos of the invasion, has only deepened in the wake of the battle. They realize that despite the horrors they've faced, they've come through together. As they stand side by side, they know that the victory over the alien invaders is just the beginning. Earth may have been saved, but the challenges ahead will be far greater. Lena and Ethan understand that technology alone will not be enough to face future threats. Humanity will need more than just advanced weapons, it will need unity, resilience, and the will to fight together. The scars of war will take time to heal, but they have shown that Earth has the strength to rebuild and defend itself. As the scene fades, Lena is sitting in a quiet room, the silence of victory hanging heavily in the air. Just as she begins to relax, her communication device buzzes. A new message appears on the screen, one that she wasn't expecting. It's from an unknown source, and the message is brief but chilling: "You've won this battle, but the war is far from over. Prepare yourselves. Others are watching." The message disappears as quickly as it came, leaving Lena with a heavy heart and a sense of dread. She looks at the screen, the words echoing in her mind. She knows this victory isn't the end. The war has only just begun, and the galaxy is filled with unknown dangers. The camera then shifts upward, showing the sky above Earth. The once distant lights of alien ships are now joined by new, faint flickers in the sky, far off in the distance. The lights blink, almost as if they are watching Earth. The universe, it seems, has taken notice of humanity's strength, and it is not done yet.